Hey, how's it going? Justin Sigmund, Stone Creek Golf Club in Valdosta, Georgia, here to give you another golf tip. This is something I think a lot of people need to hear. Setting up for success. I'm a big believer in the setup, and I feel that we're good at adapting to whatever situation we're in. And if you set up weird, you have a funky grip, or you stand funny when you set up to the golf ball, your golf swing is going to adapt to however you're set up. And if you set up good, your swing is going to develop based on those fundamentals. And when I talk about those pre-shot fundamentals, I'm talking about your grip first off, then how you set up to the ball. Some people call that the address. Then it'd be where you place the ball in your stance, your ball position, and then alignment, how you align to hit a golf shot. And if you can do those things good, most of the time, your golf swing is going to develop based on that. You're going to have better tendencies in your swing than if you develop with a strange grip or a strange setup. So I'm going to show you everything you need to know about setting up here. All right, so here I'm going to show you how to grip the golf club the proper way. You want to start with your left hand here. You want to make sure you get the golf club in the fingers on your left hand, right in the fingers. You want to make sure that club face is square when you set up. Grip it in your fingers. And you should be able to make a V with your top hand. If you're right-handed, left-handed, whatever it is, the top hand, you have to have that V. You want your thumb pushed up next to the index finger there. You don't want any space between your thumb. You want that thumb to be right in there. You should be able to have the grip right up against the pad on your hand. You shouldn't have any space in between your finger or that pad. And if you've done it correctly, you should be able to hold your grip with one finger there. All right, so now we got the top hand on perfectly. We want to go ahead and place the bottom hand on. Again, in your fingers, right there. I'm an interlock like Tiger Woods. You can overlap. You can 10-finger grip it. Usually people with small hands. I've always liked Tiger Woods, so I do the interlock. Grip in my fingers. That thumb on your top hand is going to fit inside this little pocket. There's a little pocket there on your bottom hand. That thumb's going to fit nicely inside. Now your bottom hand needs to match the club face. So when you put it on, you want it square to the club face. Now the V on your top hand should point to your right ear if you're right-handed, left ear if you're left-handed. The bottom hand V, as you can see there, should point to your nose. And you'll see now the back of my right hand, the bottom hand is square to the club face. We don't want that bottom hand underneath, and we don't want it too far over top. If it's too far over top, that's going to cause you to leave that club face open and hit balls to the right if you're right-handed, left if you're left-handed. If it's too far underneath, you're going to have the opposite. It's going to cause you to close that club face. Some people try to do that because they don't know how to use their body in the golf swing. They alter their grip to help them with the club face. If you start with the correct grip, it's going to make sure that your swing develops to learn how to square the club face with your big muscles instead of using your hands and arms so much. My name is Justin Sigmund, Stone Creek Golf Club, Valdosta, Georgia. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.